Okay, I don't know if this would be possible. Let's go back to mask. I don't think this will work. I guess we could try the skull? Do we want to have a material added to it? Um, can you change the colors of the material? No. I don't think that would work. That looks pretty sick. Let's see if we can add a paint on top of that. Whoa, that looks cool. Mankind paint on top of the skull mask. Oh, here we go. Here's some creepy teeth. Oh, I like that though too. Um, it kind of looks like Jushin Thunder Liger. It's kind of like a mixture of luchadors, but I'm trying to figure out who I want to make now. Well, I'm gonna look up and see what that character was that Canyon played. Mortis. That's what his name was, Mortis. Okay. So it's kind of like either 148. Let's see what else they have. Recreating Mortis in Smackdown versus Raw. Yo, it's like that one. That's pretty cool. What about the top of the foreheads? Gray, though. Let's see. This needs to be more like light. Needs to be white. No, that's going to be color. It needs to be more just straight up white. Let's go to the blue, like a light blue. Don't need to be too strong, though. Something like that. Okay. Let's go to... That might be the best we could do. Let's see. It did have some green on it, though, I think, at some point. How do you edit the... How do you edit stuff you've already done? Let's see. If you go to paint... No, that just adds paint on top of what you've done. We're just adding layers on layers. Makeup. You could make him a kawaii. A kawaii Mortis. Probably nothing to do with makeup. I want to figure out... Is it design? No. Oh, circle. It said down there at the bottom. Okay, circle. And let's edit the mask. Yeah, it is changing the color of it. I was trying to see if it was. Maybe this needs to be green? Then we can add... Well... If I make this green, I'd have to go back in and add some black underneath this. So let's say we do that. Let's go add some paint. This will have to be moved underneath. We might not have to do paint unless we could do like something on the forehead, because that needs to be more white. But we could also try to make the hair longer in the front too. There might not be an option to put anything up that high. Let's see, makeup. That's... That might work if I make it more dark and move it behind the mask. Yeah, like that. And let's see. We need some black on the nose. Wait, we could do designs. We can put in a design, simple. Like a square. Yeah, here we go. Okay, that'll work. And we just need to make it black. And we need to move it kind of right there. Let's see. Let's go back to paint and see if we can do anything for the mouth. The mouth needs like a goatee that's all just black. Probably have to do design, since I can move the designs. Can't really move the paint. Wow, 162 options. Let's do the... is there a circle? Yeah, let's do this. Let's move it down. Let's make it wide. I guess that's as wide as we can get it. Yeah, rotate. See if there's something bigger. We could do a heart shape. That might work better. Let's try that. Let's try the green heart. That looks like that might work better. Let's bring it back to the blue, do a dark black. Color, transparent. Let's make it a little bit lighter. That looks pretty sick. Let's see, I need to edit that. I need to move that. Yeah, back behind that. There we go. Okay, let's do... His forehead still needs some white on it. So do they have like a skull? You could do a pumpkin? That's cool. Can't see what some of these even say. Do some graffiti. Do a dinosaur. That is crazy. So when he opens his mouth, it will show his teeth. So I don't really need to worry about that part. Just his forehead needs to have a little bit more shine on it, a little bit more of the mask. So let's just do... What is WWE Designs? Oh, just like images from the company. Click? I do not remember them having the click on this. Team Extreme. Whoa, is that Test logo or Christian's logo? Edge? Might have been Edge's, I can't remember. Evil. Indeed, you got Kai and Tai, Taka Michinoku and Funaki. Scotty Too Hottie. The Kane design. That's cool that they leave the eyes cut out. So you can make it you probably scale it up, make it a mask. Triple H quotes. The Rock. Rock my world. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna make you famous. Okay. Rey Mysterio. Okay, let's just do this. Make the forehead white. Or silverish. Oh, you can't? Ah, okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense. We'll just have to use his hair to cover that part up, I guess. Unless we can do... No, you can't. I was going to say you can do a mask, but I don't think that's going to work. It's just going to cover up what we already have. Even that, I don't think that would look too good or work. Unless you... Let's see. Unless you put it behind... It's very bright. I could do this and just put it all behind the other mask. We'll do that. That might work. We'll see how this looks. Okay, but let's edit that. Let's see if we can put a different material on it, maybe? Oh shoot, I forgot which one it was. Okay, it's this one. So let's see if we could do... Maybe that. Maybe 39. 32? Actually, 32 might work. Let's go ahead and do this again. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that might that might work. Why I'm making Mortis, you know, who knows? Let's see. If I knew how to bring up a picture as I'm doing this on the screen, that would be pretty helpful. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll get big enough on Twitch and YouTube that I will have those options. Or just somebody will teach me. Okay, close. Let's see. My apologies. Just smashed my microphone. Trying to move things on my desk. I like how I wrote down a bunch of names of potential superstars to make, and Mortis was not one of them. Okay, let's see. I really need to change the hair up, but there's costumes. Let's see what kind of costumes they got. Anything that would work for Mortis? Possibly this to start out. Um, he's got like a full body suit. So possibly 16, 14, maybe 13. Let's see what kind of coats they got. He's not really wearing a coat. It's not really a jacket. He does have skulls up on his shoulder. Both shoulders. This is like the Scott Steiner jackets. You could make a Vince McMahon or one of his little henchmen. This reminds me of the Vince McMahon wrestling figure they released where he's got the big giant gray jacket you can remove. It's just one solid piece. There's no back to it. Okay, so I don't think any of these are going to work. So what kind of accessories? Got some kinky shit. Something like this. No. Huh. Well, nothing there. Design, no. Clothes, short hemline. I guess it needs to be a long hemline. Let's see. No, I guess short would work. Well, I don't know. I'm still thinking one of those bodysuits is probably the way to go. Costume, 14. Possibly this or... Yeah, I guess maybe that. So let's do this. I guess we'll do it in all. So how long can we make it? What is that doing exactly? Oh, down on the legs. Yeah, you want that as long as you can get it. Okay. Transparent? No, we're not going to mess with that. Shade will make it more color and we'll do black. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now let's go to the... Where was it? Accessories? They had the body pattern thing. This. I say maybe do this one with the green. Because he does have kind of like a green pattern on his abdomen. But he also has a white design thing too. That really covers up the torso portion of him. So if that's all green, that might look kind of odd. Hmm. That's going to be a maybe. What kind of paint do we got? Oh, is that his back? We're not going to be focusing on that. We got to get this chest down. We got to work on this front side. Oh, is that the sting? I guess you could use it for sting if you wanted to. I don't know if they'd have a scorpion design or not. I'm not seeing anything on the paint. So I guess we will go ahead and use these. Let's just see what it does. Make it green. Okay. Let's go back to clothes. Very short. Let's see what's in this. Just different little tops. Tops and bras. What is that? No. That's not going to be what we look for. Okay, let's go to design and do simple front. Simple front. Hey, that's like a. That kind of looks like a Jeff Hardy thing. Put it over his face. One side of his face. We'll have to probably shrink some of these down to make some of these patterns work. I don't want to put a whole lot on the body if there's like a limit, because I'm not sure what the limit is. There's Batista's belly button tattoo, apparently. If you wanted to recreate that. Let's see. We could do. Gotta find something here. These are just gonna be shapes. Giant foot. Andre the Giant. You can put his foot on your chest. Well, okay, I'm not seeing anything there. Huh. Let's just continue. We'll probably come back to that part. He doesn't have any elbow pads. He does have gloves. Little short gloves with the finger. Oh, look at these gloves. Excuse me. They got the foam hands for Rey Mysterio. Or you can have robot hands. Mr. Sacco. Wow, I don't remember that. Freddy. Baseball. I have a baseball glove if you want to make a baseball player. Make what's that baseball player's name? Abe Knuckleball Schwartz or something? You could throw in some Mike Tyson or make Rocky Balboa. Why not? You can make here we go. This might actually be what I need. I need to look and see. We'll do this. We'll make this dark. And keep it the color black. Arm accessories. Both arms. Nothing really. Probably not anything for his wrist. I think he just has the gloves. We need shoulder accessories. That's what we need. But elbow pads. No. He does have like armbands though. Kind of up on his upper arms. Let's see. Are these all just for the hands? And the wrists? Looks like it. They have arm accessories, but it's on the wrists. Oh, these are finger accessories, rings, and stuff like that. Okay, so what about wristbands? There you go. If you want to make Jeff Hardy, there's some more ideas for you. Looks like that's about it. So let's do elbow pads. Are any of these up high? No. I guess design? That's not going to work though. It's going to look kind of funky. Might just leave that blank for now. We might just call that good. Until next time. They have a skull belt. We definitely want to add that if they have it. That would really put it all together. Ah, don't tell me they don't have a skull. What are they doing? Damn. Doesn't look like they have a skull belt. What kind of tights do they got? Nothing I want to add. Okay, so I guess for the belt we could just do we could just put a belt on him and add a skull to it from the design options. I'm sure they have a Stone Cold skull somewhere. It needs to be a thick belt. So probably this. And we'll make it dark. Not too dark, though. There we go. And now let's do design. WWE, no. Do I have to do belt? Is there belt designs? No. I guess we'll do design. Let's just see simple. I don't know how high we can make this go, though. He does have skulls on his knees. We could always use Kane's mask and make that be the skulls. Or this. 18. Looks like we have to do that because I'm surprised they don't have just Stone Cold Skull's not on there. Unless you unlock it whenever you get Stone Cold. Well, now I don't even remember if Stone Cold's in this game. I know the Rock's unlockable. What about Tattoo? Oh, there we go. That's kind of cool. There's a skull, so 15 will work. Oh, there we go. We'll do this. 22. And we'll make these white. Here we go. I need to copy that, though. Right? Can I move that to the other leg now? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's delete that pattern. And let's do... What is display setup? No, don't want to mess with that. Okay, let's do another design. That was under tattoo, I believe. Now we'll do right leg. There we go. Try to make that as even as possible. Yeah, I guess that's as best as we can get it. We'll do closer to mono. We'll make this go up a little bit. And there we go. Okay, continue. Well, I really want to put a skull on his torso. We might have to go back to, let's see, here. Tattoo, front. Yeah, this is how we'll do it. Okay. So let's go get that tattoo again. And Let's bring it down to the belt. Okay, good, good, good. Can't go too far down or it starts hiding. You can have it really, you can make it really big if you wanted to. We'll do that. White. Okay. This is a good start. So now his shoes. It's got kind of like a kick pad shoes. Put him in some sandals. Cheeky baby. Here's Doink the Clown shoes. Let's see. It's gotta have boots with the kick pads. Kind of like these, but slightly different. There we go. Something more like this. It's not really buckles. I think we'll have to go down here and pick these others. They're not that tall either. Well, they kind of are. They're almost to the skull. So we'll pick these. I wish we could change the buckle option, buckle colors. Because the boots need to be black and it needs to have the silver on them. So kind of like that, I guess, might be the best, the best way to do it because there's not too many other options. Accessories. Maybe something's in here. I guess not. Okay. Maybe knee pads? Are there any kind of lower knee pads? I don't want anything that's going to cover the skulls. No, doesn't look like it. Well, let's go back and see if we can change the hair up a little bit. Let me see how tall Canyon is. 6'4". Okay. Full body scaling. Uh. Hmm. Probably nothing there. Here we go, hair. So... let's see. This is 50. There was the one hair I was talking about earlier that looked like Raven's hair. We might could use that. I don't know. I like this, but that's kind of... it's too long. Let's see if we shorten it up what it would look like. Let's make it black. Mono? Oh, that is short. Wow, you can make it longer. Nah. Well, I don't know. Kind of looks... I don't like how it is on the shoulders. Let's see what else they got. What is this? Oh, here's the Slim Jim haircut. Remember Slim Jim guy? That was really popular back in the day. I don't know what happened to him. He was even in a bicycle Dave Mirra BMX game, I believe. Okay, well... this one's honestly probably the best, even though I don't like the way the top of it looks. But since we added that design with the mask, it's not too bad. So let's just bring the color back to the dark. We can shorten it up even a little bit. We can make it long. Probably do that. Yeah. We'll just stick with this. No body hair. What about the eyes? You can't really even see the eyes. The teeth? Teeth's not even noticeable even with the face paint and stuff. That's unfortunate. His age? Nah, we don't screw any of that. Okay, I think this is probably the best we can get for a Mortis. Apparently I've been streaming this for 2 hours now. Time just flies by. But let's do... what is animation? Oh, you can make his face move. Let's retry that. Okay, whatever. Probably can't save it through this. No. Let's see. Memory card slot 2. Yeah. There we go. Okay, let's edit that, because we need to change his name. His name's not Jeff Hardy. Logic. He's going to be a ground brawler. Aggressive, less often, and less often. Okay. Dress up? What is that? Is that how you just change the tires? Profile. He will be a heavyweight. I don't remember what they called Mortis. We'll just call him the Monster. Ring name. Mortis. Name Mortis. So this was starting off to be a Jeff Hardy creation, but we couldn't get the face right, so now it's turned into Mortis. There we go. Alright, that's going to be it for me on this. I might come back to this in the future and play season mode, career mode, whatever it is. We might try to do that as Mortis and see if that works. We can also do his moveset. But, yeah. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, follow for more. And, I'll see y'all next time.